Good morning, students. So, in the last class, we were discussing about the things which we do not know. Correct? We discussed about the wow signal. Why do humans blush? Then, what did we discuss about? Yes, we discussed why do we dream. Nobody knows why do human beings have dreams. So, all these things are things which we do not know. Why does it happen? Okay, nor the scientists know, nor the teachers know, nor the doctors know. Nobody knows the reason behind this. These things just keep on happening. So now let us look at one more thing which is like that. It's amusing. We don't know the reason for it. So the fifth thing which is, wait, I'll just share the textbook with you. Give me 1 minute. Yes. So the fifth thing is, we still do not know very much about the deepest part of the ocean. The first dive to the deepest point, 7 miles below the surface, was only made last year. Oceanographers estimate that for every species of animal we know about in the ocean, there may be 3 or 4 that we do not know about, which means that how deep is the ocean, we don't know. What are the different types of animals found in the ocean, we still do not know. We have not discovered it. For every one species of animal that we know that is in the ocean, there are 3 or 4 animals that we don't even know are present in our oceans. So that's such a big mystery. As you get older and learn more, what mysteries might help you to solve? Now let's come to the next activity. Often when we try to answer a big question, we need to first find out the answers to a lot smaller or simpler questions first. For example, scientists working on ways to provide people with clean drinking water might need to know a few things first. Okay, now it says that to answer a big question, we first need to answer small questions. Okay, so example, if the scientists are working on ways to provide people with clean drinking water, they have to answer many small questions first, like how much fresh water is in the ground, how many people need access to the water, what bacteria or pollution is affecting the water, how can the clean water be distributed to the people who need it. So to answer the big question, we need to answer small questions first. Now look again at the article that we read, 5 things we still do not know. With a group. Now here it's written you have to do with a group, but here you have to do it alone this time. Pick a mystery that interests you the most. Work with your group to think of 5 questions about the mystery that the researchers should try to answer as they try to solve the puzzle. Try to be specific in the questions and think of which things the researchers might need to know in order to learn more. So out of the 5 mysteries that we read ahead in the article, you have to pick up any one mystery that you think is interesting, and you have to ask small questions from it, as if you are answering questions to a researcher. If a researcher is going deep into a topic, he has to answer small questions about the topic. So you have to ask those small questions. For example, if I am taking the second topic, doctors, scientists, psychologists, and theologians and others have been long interested in our dreams, but we still do not know why people dream. Research suggests it helps deal with emotions. So now researchers have to find out why do people dream. So to answer this question, we need to come up with small other questions also. That why are emotions connected to dreams? Why do people sleep? What do people see in dreams? Why do they not remember their dreams? So like this, you have to ask various questions about the topic in this. Okay, so you can take any theory that you like, and you have to ask 5 questions. You have to write the questions in the textbook only, not in the notebook. Okay. So that's all for today. In the next class, we will start with the revision of Unit 1. We are going to write questions and answers. Half we will do in the Zoom lecture and half we will do in the video lecture. So before next class, I want all of you to complete Unit 2 also. And when Unit 2 is complete, then only we will start doing revision. Before that, we will not write revision. Clear? Okay, so complete Unit 1 by this Saturday. You have to submit it to me, and Unit 2 by before our next class. Okay, bye, take care, have a nice day.